What's going on, guys? This is Damien from the Lookout, and I'm here again with Pawel'S, who once again topped. He topped top 16. He got 14th place with the starter Goku reboot. Like this is one of the only two yellow decks in the top 16 in a full red metal. This is insane. So hi Paul, nice to have you here again.
Hey everyone, and thanks for having me back on.
So I've had huge hope for this deck, and I'm so happy that it got top 16. Please take us through the deck. Let's see what you played.
Yeah, sure. So let's go over the leader really quick. He has the activate main to look up 10 cards on and add one yellow Earthling with energy cost of 1 or Unison with specified cost of 1. It's pretty nice when you're going first. You can instantly just pop off this activate main without, having to attack, so that's pretty sweet. He awakens when he has 4 life or less, or you have a yellow Bulma or Yamcha card in their names on the board. He draws 1, untaps 1, goes down to 6 life. And then on the awaken side, he has the ability that everyone knows about, where he taps everything on the field. That doesn't have barrier, basically. And then you choose one of your own cards to tap down, and you draw a card, or you search your deck for a Great Ape Son Goku childhood card, and you add it to your hand. And the activate battle, it's once per turn. Only on your turn, you get to combo an Earthling from your drop area with skills negated. So that's how you can get more Z energy going with this deck. So going over the main deck itself, I play 4 copies of Bulma Unison. She's quite essential for the deck. She lets you play the 3-drop Son Goku childhood cards for free with her activating with her +2. He also has the super important Permanent, where all of them have plus 5,000 power, as long as they're not a Great Ape Son Goku childhood cards. So that's awesome. And then the -1 auto is when your opponent attacks, you can switch her back to active mode, and she gains a blocker for the turn. That comes up sometimes against like all those aggressive decks, but yeah, it's mostly about free playing the 3-drop Gokus. Then we have more targets for the activate main of the leader. I play 2 copies of Bulma, Search for Your Adventure. She's basically just, when you play this card, you draw a card. And if you are in your Z Awaken leader, she does get plus 14k power for the turn, so she can be a 15-stick beater, which is fine. It doesn't really come up that often that I stay in the Z Awaken mode for too long. I usually just use it as like a pseudo Champa, to be honest. She also has the discard 1 card from your hand, and when she switched to rest mode by one of your skills, she draws a card and she switches back to active mode. So that's pretty cool if you are playing a longer game and you are in that Z Awaken leader, then she's pretty good. Then 4 copies of Yamcha. Basically, you play him turn 1 or turn 2. Depending on the matchup, it's either Yamcha or the Unison that you always play on the first turn. And he looks up at 5 cards. You can add a Son Goku childhood card or Bulma card. Both have to be yellow. Or it can be a Unison with specified cost of 1, and you add it to your hand. So you search for your 3-drop Gokus to free play from your Unison, which is cool. He's also got that little bit clunky effect of limit 1. He can untap a card on the battle, a battle card that has not attacked this turn, back to active mode when he switched to rest mode with your leader. That does come up mostly when you do your evolve into a Great Ape. That's when you can trigger it. So that's nice, and he draws a card when it happens. So he provides extra value over as you go through the game. Then I play 3 copies of Underworld Champion, just for the extra draw. Yeah, I play this card every game. It's really nice. You always have a Son Goku Childhood on board, so the requirement is very easy to meet. Then I played 4 copies of Release from Evil. We are in the aggro meta with all the red decks going wild. I was also expecting to see quite a bit of Gamma, which there weren't that many that I faced, to be honest. But this card is really good, against Sin Shenron. You can negate that double strike crit quite easily. So it comes in handy for sure. I only had 2 Tyrannical Blow in my main. Again, with red going crazy in this meta, I didn't feel like I need like floodgate counters as many in my main board. So I thought 2 was fine. Then I played 3 token negates. Basically, again, red is too strong, so you gotta play defensive cards, basically.
Yeah.
My super combo of choice is Krillin. No surprise there. 3 copies of Mecha Frieza. Again, you need to be able to stay alive those early turns against Sin, and this helps quite a bit. Then I played only 2 copies of Unyielding Victories on Goku. He's one of my 2 targets for the Unison free play. Basically, he has Barrier, 15k, but he gets plus 5k from the Unison, so he's a 20k swing. The activate main does not matter at all. It does not work in this deck because our leader is not
World Tournament.
World Tournament. So just a 20k beat stick, which is fine. Then I played 4 copies of the Explosive Spirits on Goku. He's the main target for the Unison free play. Barrier blocker, when he's played, he KOs something, anything, as long as it doesn't have barrier. And he's in rest mode, which is nice. And he restands at the end of your turn, so you swing with him, restands, you have a blocker with a barrier, you can defend your Unison quite easily when he's around. So, just excellent card. I wish we had like another good 3-drop Son Goku Childhood card in the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get one, maybe in the next set or in the anniversary box. But for now, those are the best choices, I think.
Yeah, I was also surprised when I was going through like how to upgrade this deck, and there's really not a lot of free drop Son Goku Childhoods,
Yep. So that's what we got. I played 2 copies of Cooler. This deck is not that aggressive where I felt I need to have 3 basically ever, so 2 is fine for me. I wanted to have some sort of barrier removal, so I added 2 Pan Inherited Bloodline. She is pretty nice also with your leader effect of comboing Airfling from your drop area, so it's really easy to get her back into the Z energy. And then use her effect to get the barrier removal when she's played.
Yeah, that's insane actually. You just recycle her with your leader.
Yeah, so that's cool. It came up a few times during the tournament, so it felt like a decent tech choice there. 4 copies of the Son Goku from the starter deck. Unique barrier, dual attack. Again, he's 10k, but he gets plus 5k from the Unison, so 15k dual attack. And he basically, you play him for 1 by switching your Unison to rest mode, and he makes all the evolved targets cost 2 less. So he is you have to see him for your evolve to do anything. I play 3 copies of the Great Apes on Goku, Instincts Unleashed. He comes in for 1 as long as you have the 4-drop in play. He draws you a card, he kills a card in rest mode. Double strike blocker. Just overall excellent. Also, the limit 1 when he's removed from the battle area by a skill. He gets to play a 3-drop or a 4-drop from your drop area. So that comes up quite often where someone is swinging with some battle card that, let's say, negs him or KOs him on swing. Then I will get Explosive Spirits on Goku from drop and play him. And when he's played, you KO anything that's in rest mode. So if that card is swinging, I can instantly kill it with him. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's a sweet combo.
Yeah, so that's the 5-drop. I also played 1 copy of the other Rampaging Great Ape Son Goku. This one costs, with the discount, 2. I use him to, for example, when he's played, you choose an energy that's in rest mode and they cannot switch it to active mode. So I used it to basically delay, for example, the Gogeta 8-drop from coming on board, right? I just pick up their energy. Okay, he can't play turn 4. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, he's critical blocker. He's fine. Again, hopefully we get more good evolved targets, which we are in the tournament pack. So
yeah, there is the one that's coming that just he KOs everything, fields, unisons, everything.
Yep. So I think this deck will be definitely better once those promos are available for sure. And then the one-offs. So 1 Power of the Super Saiyan, because it's yellow. 1 Bergamo, because it's yellow. 1 Kai or Champa. I played 1 Son Goku Return of the Dragon Fist. I just wanted to have some finisher boss monster in the deck. This guy is pretty good because your opponent cannot activate any skills on battle cards, so the floodgates don't really work, like topos and stuff like that. They can't draw cards with super combos, so yeah, he's very good against blue, for example, but not so good against red. They have too big of hands to really for this to matter. Mira, just to have another finisher. And the best SCR for yellow.
Yeah, the insane super combo one.
Yep. And then for my Z deck, 2 copies of the Z Awakened Leader. He is critical 20k. I usually just use them for the Activate Battle to get double strike swing. So what you can do is swing with your leader, activate his Activate Battle, get an Earthling from drop. So you're already at 20. And then Z Awaken, you're at 25 crit. Activate Battle, you get 10k power boost and double strike. So out of nowhere, you're basically at 35k double strike crit. So that's pretty good. In longer matches, you can, not use the Activate Battle because it is removed from the game if you do it. But I found sometimes I was lacking the yellow Bulma in my drop area. So basically, this guy does not draw a card by himself. He just taps something on your side, and when he attacks, you can play a Bulma from your drop area. Or from hand, but I only played 2 Bulmas. So if she got like bottom decked by something, or I didn't see her, I would just be stuck without being able to draw any cards. So yeah, I usually would just do the double strike and go back to the regular leader.
Yeah, this is a extremely scary Z leader.
Yeah. I played 1 Oolong for the Mira, Oolong combo. That's gonna be pretty relevant for yellow going forward.
Yeah, you make Mira huge, play Oolong, copy his power swing again.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. One Son Gohan facing new foes because I'm playing Pan. I just want to have him for the barrier removal stuff.
Sure.
Uh,
Makes sense.
2 copies of the Son Goku for slower matches.
So,
He's very good in some matches like blue, but not so good in others. So
yeah, that's
I don't know.
just what I was about to ask you. What do you think of this card? So there
Yeah,
was a lot of hype when he was revealed. There was a lot of hype surrounding this one.
Yeah, he is good. It's just
Not against Red.
if you're paying 3 energy for him, you can't do it turn 3 because you're tapped out and dead. And turn 4, like it's tough to find the spot to play him, to be honest. And then 1 copy of SSB Vegeta, just so in longer matches I'm not stuck at 6 life. You play him, take 1 life, draw a card, you bottom deck 1 card. Yeah, he's awesome. Basically, I feel like every deck should have 1 copy of him in the Z deck. He's too good.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's self-awakener on demand, especially if you have decks that don't have alternative awaken conditions, and this card is a lifesaver.
Yep, and he doesn't take a deck slot, so it's a no-brainer. Okay, for my sideboard, I have 1 time magic, just addition negate for some aggro matches. 2 Koitsukai for blue and yellow. I have 3 Kami Global Unifier. I thought there's gonna be more of the Starter Yellow and Trunks Vegeta around, but there wasn't, so I don't think I cited this card in too many times. 3 copies of Shin. This is for Gogeta.
Yeah, that's the one I called. I think this is the best one to use against Gogeta. It just costs 1. Everything else is too expensive.
Yeah, so he does cost 1. The problem is it only works if you have 3 or less energy. Yeah. So if you win the dice roll, he's kind of useless because you don't want to skip your energy charge just to get his effect off. So he's very good when you're going second, but he's pretty bad when you're going first. That's why I added 1 more Rampaging Great Ape, just to be able to tap the energy for sure, no matter if I'm first or second. 1 more Tyrannical Blow for some blue shenanigans and yellow, like Mecha Frieza, stuff like that. 2 copies of Flying Nimbus. That would be... I would swap out the Mecha Frieza for this pretty often against red, because they will just play Broly's Crown and rip cards on my hand, so... This was pretty nice. Maybe I should include more copies in the future. 1 more Son Goku, Dragon Fist. Again, just wanted to have some finishers. I played against Janemba Mill, and this card came in very clutch against Janemba Buu. And then Mehikabura, just again, if I'm going first, the Shin is basically a dead card, so I'll just put in him and be able to stop the Gogeta from coming on the turn 4. But yeah, that's about it. Not sure if you have any questions.
No, not much. I just want to ask you, do you have, thank you for showing us the deck, do you have any shoutouts that you'd like to give?
Yeah, shoutouts to, the Polish DBS community. It was an awesome event. Shoutouts to Michael and Bartek, my teammates. We won the Team Wars on the second day, so shoutouts to them. And yeah, that's gonna be all from me.
Well, thank you for the deck. Thank you for joining us on the lookout again. And yeah, guys, this has been the Yellow Reboot Son Goku. And this has been Damian. And I'll see all of you in the next video.